Two students were killed and an adult was wounded in a shooting inside a charter school in Des Moines, Iowa this afternoon. Just another example of why SROs are so important. Police were called to Starts Right Here school after multiple 911 calls. Officers arrived to find 3 people with gunshot wounds. 2 students were taken to the hospital where both died from their injuries. The third person was also taken to the hospital and listed in serious condition. Police say they have 3 suspects in custody. Names of the victims and suspects have not been released. The investigation into why the shooting happened is ongoing. And there's more tragic news from Monterey Park, California today. An 11th victim has died, succumbing to their injuries after a weekend attack during Lunar New Year's festivities in the predominantly Asian community 7 miles from downtown LA. Jay Gray has the latest from the scene of the nation's latest large mass shooting, where the investigation and mourning continue.
There is an uneasy tension in Monterey Park right now, a stunned silence. Businesses are open, people come and go, but nothing is normal here.
There's just profound sadness and grief and pain.
11 killed after police say 72-year-old Hugh Cantren opened fire inside Stardance Studio. 20 minutes later, witnesses say he showed up at a second dance hall, confronted at the door by 26-year-old Brandon Say, who shared details on Good Morning America.
I realized I needed to get the weapon away from him. I needed to take this weapon, disarm him, or else everybody would have died.
On the run for hours, police closed in on Trump inside his van Sunday afternoon. Police say they heard a single shot, then found the suspect slumped over the steering wheel, dead from a self-inflicted gunshot. Overnight, investigators searched Tran's home in Hemet, 80 miles east of the murder scene. While on the first day of the Lunar New Year, so many in this community struggle to deal with the attack.
Lunar New Year sets a precedent for the rest of the year, so you're supposed to celebrate that year.
Instead, this year, they mourn unprecedented, overwhelming loss. Jay Gray, NBC News, Monterey Park, California.
And this afternoon, the mayor said he is working with local and state agencies to provide help and counseling to the families of the victims. Weeks after police say a 6-year-old boy intentionally shot his teacher in a Virginia classroom, a new report alleges that school officials were warned multiple times about that student's behavior. School employees are alleging the Virginia school may have downplayed multiple warnings about the 6-year-old who shot his teacher, 25-year-old Abigail Zwarner, inside a classroom earlier this month. According to screenshots of a conversation between school employees and the superintendent, Zwarner said that she, quote, raised alarms about the 6-year-old and sought assistance during the school year. Frustrated teachers and parents spoke out at a school board meeting last week.
I asked for help and was given none, at both the school level and at the district level. I cried daily.
Listen to your teachers when they have concerns. Please. Listen to them.
The boy's family spoke out for the first time Thursday, saying their son suffers from, quote, an acute disability and was under a care plan.